Hello and welcome to your general reading for the month of May. Before I start, there are two things. First, it is a general reading, so it might not necessarily resonate with you. The reason why I'm doing these readings is to pass on those messages that are coming through to all of you out there who need to receive them the most at the given time. Second, cards that are only showing potential energies that might not come to the fruition, and moreover, we always have a choice. Life indeed is something that is happening to us, yes, yet we still have a choice, and choice is how we choose to react to it, and what kind of decisions or no decisions we might choose to undertake or not take. It's going to influence our future. So, let's begin. Aries, this is a general reading for you for the month of May. Let's see what we have here. So in terms of general energy for this month, we have a Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is telling about story of dishonesty and someone who is behaving less than fair and have a tendency to interfere in others people's affairs, lives, looking for problem, fishing for information, doing things, snooping, and what I'm getting is snooping around. As this card is kind of sitting in this layout, it's kind of facing two cards talking about relations and relationships over here. So I'm kind of getting this feeling that this might be relating to your relationships and relations. And what I'm getting over here, we have a Four of Cups and we have Six of Wands. And what I'm getting in terms of relations or relationships, maybe it's time for you to kind of go on your own good way, or at least if it's not to leave the relationship, is to stop accepting things that are not longer working or are not satisfying you, and kind of set a precedent and kind of lead the way in a way that you're going to show what is it that you want, and what I'm getting, that's the best way forward. If you are single, you might be not in the mood for flirting. It's like things that have to come in your own good time. If you're going to feel in your heart of hearts or in your gut that is a good time, that's going to be a good time, go with the flow, and then things going to start kind of moving in the right direction. What I'm getting, if you're single, go with the flow, listen to your gut instinct that I'm getting. In terms of everything to do with finance, job, your business, we have two cards over here. We have the Page of Wands and we have a Chariot over here. There is something that you have started and it's going to be paying back, or you're winning. But there is the message here, whatever you started and it almost feels like you are on some kind of road to something. You know what is it that you want, but you have to be very careful. That's what I'm getting, that there are people around you who appears to be supporting you and cheering you. Well, your success is not actually something that they are truly happy about, and what I'm getting, you see, the priming energy of this month is actually the Seven of Swords. So I'm getting that this dishonesty or this kind of someone who's not playing fair might be also in your work environment or around your finances. So it's just I'm getting sometimes when you're becoming successful, it's better to be on your own. That's what I'm getting. So in terms of the overall energy of this month, what we have here, we have a Eight of Swords, we have a Five of Swords, we have King of Cups, and we have Tower. And more or less those four cards are representing overall energies for the upcoming 4 weeks of May. But like I said in the intro, is indication of the potential energies. So what I'm getting is like either somebody's holding you back or you allow other people hold you back. And it's like I'm getting some kind of codependency. You are looking to others to kind of lead the way, or you want others to kind of decide, or others that are not necessarily going to decide what is good for you. And what I'm getting here, it's you have to be really focused on yourself and not about what friends, family, acquaintances, co-workers might think of you. It's your life and you really should be making all those decisions, and yet somehow those decisions are codependent on others and others that are not actually are feeling or experiencing what you're feeling and you're experiencing. And by leaving this decision kind of not taking that responsibility, it leads to things falling through, things not working out. That's what I'm getting. So the overall message is, for the entirety of this month, you should really count on yourself and be self-reliant. That's what I'm getting. That is a very strong message here. In terms of potential obstacles for the month of May, you might be juggling with money, or money might be short, but this is kind of getting temporary. In terms of opportunities, you're going to see things from a new perspective. You're going to kind of follow your guts. There is bigger and greater things that you would like to do in your life, and presumably you're going to see the glimpse of it. In terms of what to release, once again, I'm getting that is this codependency that you have with other people and leaving decisions. Like you're expecting other people to kind of make decisions for you, and then you might be very passive about it. But it's equally about not communicating what you want and allowing people to kind of second guess what is it that you want. And this is all about this. In terms of what to focus on, you have a strength, and strength is representing the mind over the matter. It's being responsible for your own actions. It's talking about you not allowing your fears get the better of you, getting the grip of your thought patterns, your emotions, because you are responsible to yourself to do so. That's the card which is kind of talking about what to focus on this month. What we have here in additional commentary? Well, they know you know it, and okay. So what the message is, there's a rune, and this rune is indicating you know it, and you know that's the case. It's about you being able to speak out, but I'm getting there's a fear about speaking out because you fear the consequences, because you kind of feel if you got to say something that is going to some kind of consequences or responsibilities they're going to follow. and you don't really want to do it, but yet that's the way. And this is a spiritual message for you for this month, and you have a blue here and over here. Let's see what it's saying. Make a stand for what you believe in, and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. So what I'm gathering, this is really tallying up with the entirety of the reading, and the reading is saying, be in charge of your destiny. If you have any codependencies, cut them loose. You have an obligation to yourself, you should be responsible. You have responsibility to yourself, and others that are not living your life. You're the one who lives your life, and that is the overall message for you for the month of May. I hope this reading has resonated with you, or at least there was something you were able to take away from this reading. And as usual, lots of love to all of you out there from the bottom of my heart.